Ladies and gentlemen, this is Intervlog. I said, this is Intervlog, where we bring you the groundbreaking transformations happening across Africa. Today, we are diving deep into the waters of progress, sustainability, and food security in Burkina Faso, where President Captain Ibrahim Traoré is once again proving that Africa has the power to feed itself and revolutionize its economy. Burkina Faso has taken a giant leap forward in fish production with the Fisheries for Employment and Food Security (PESA) project, an initiative that is set to reshape the fishing industry in the country. Imagine a future where Burkina Faso fishermen no longer rely on traditional, uncertain fishing methods, but instead harness the power of modern technology to cultivate fish in floating cages. That future is here, and it is happening right now in the Samandeni watershed. On February 24th, 2025, the Acting Minister of State, Minister of Agriculture, Animal and Fisheries, Mr. Harouna SYLLA, led the grand ceremony of handing over floating cages to the resilient and hard-working fishermen of Samandeni. Alongside him were the esteemed Director General of Fisheries Resources, Mr. Alassane Moustapha TASSAMBEDO, and the Regional Director of Agriculture, Animal and Fisheries Resources of the Hauts-Bassins Region, Mr. Éric Pascal ADANABOU. Their presence emphasized the importance of this monumental project and the government's commitment to empowering local communities. The figures are breathtaking. A total of 45 floating cages, 60 tons of fish food, and a staggering 100,000 fryers have been provided to the fishermen. What does this mean? A projected fish production of 300 tons per year. Yes, you heard that right. 300 tons of fresh, locally produced fish to nourish the people of Burkina Faso and strengthen the national economy. This is nothing short of revolutionary. Let us take a moment to appreciate the brilliance of this initiative. Instead of overfishing natural water bodies, which depletes resources and threatens aquatic ecosystems, floating cage fish farming ensures a controlled, sustainable, and highly productive method of fish cultivation. This is not just about business. This is about food security, employment, and economic resilience. The representatives of the local communities are in awe of this life-changing initiative. Mr. Bassian Rocar Bassan, speaking on behalf of the special delegation of Bama, expressed his heartfelt gratitude to the Ministry of Animal and Fisheries Resources and the PESA project team. He hailed the vision of integrating fishermen into modern fish farming techniques and called on beneficiaries to maximize the potential of these newly acquired infrastructures. But wait, there's more. The PESA project, under the leadership of Mr. Alassane Moustapha, is not stopping here. This initiative is a key part of the Agro-Pastoral and Fisheries Offensive 2023 to 2025, a master plan designed to elevate Burkina Faso's agricultural and fisheries sectors to unprecedented heights. In the coming months, the project will focus on consolidating these remarkable achievements by providing additional support to beneficiaries, linking them with funding institutions, and expanding fish farming to new communities. Picture this: more floating cages, more ponds, more fish fry, and more food security for all. And it doesn't stop there. The project will introduce fish hatcheries to empower even more Burkina Faso entrepreneurs, coupled with intensive training on fish farming and agribusiness. This is how Burkina Faso is shaping a self-sufficient, economically robust, and food-secure future. And let's talk about peace. Yes, peace. One of the most beautiful aspects of this project is its role in fostering peaceful coexistence between fishermen and fish keepers. In a world where resource competition often leads to conflict, the PESA project is demonstrating how smart policies and sustainable solutions can bring people together. Intervlog salutes the Kingdom of the Netherlands for funding this remarkable initiative with an investment of 11 billion CFA francs. We also extend our appreciation to the Corded organization for implementing this game-changing project, which is creating waves of positive impact across the North Central, East, North, and Upper Basin regions, as well as Plateau Central and Central regions. This is what true partnership and development look like. Ladies and gentlemen, Burkina Faso is proving to the world that African nations do not need to depend on foreign food imports. With visionary leadership, strategic planning, and unwavering determination, President Captain Ibrahim Traoré is leading a food and economic revolution. From the potato harvest to the wheat farms, from the rice fields to the fisheries, every sector is booming. Burkina Faso is on the move, and the world is watching in admiration. So, to all Burkinabe entrepreneurs, farmers, and visionaries, this is your time. The foundation has been laid, the resources have been provided, and the future is bright. Take this opportunity and turn it into prosperity for yourselves, your families, and your nation. Intervlog is here to document history in the making. Stay tuned, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because the best is yet to come. This is Africa Rising. This is Burkina Faso leading. And this is the revolution of food security and economic independence. Long live President Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Long live Burkina Faso. Long live Africa. Stay with us for more updates, and as always, wow, Africa to the world. Fish farming in floating cages. PESA Project Samandeni Fishermen Team. The Acting Minister of State, Minister of Agriculture, Animal and Fisheries, Mr. Harouna SYLLA, presided over the official ceremony of handing over of floating cages to fishermen from the Samandeni watershed on Monday, February 24, 2025, in Bama Municipality, Hauts-Bassins Region. The event took place in the presence of the Director General of Fisheries Resources, Mr. Alassane Moustapha TASSAMBEDO, and the Regional Director of Agriculture, Animal and Fisheries Resources of the Hauts-Bassins Region, Mr. Éric Pascal ADANABOU. The Fisheries for Employment and Food Security (PESA) project has thus undertaken to equip fishermen in the Samandeni waterfront with floating cages for fish production. In total, 45 floating cages, 60 tons of fish food, and 100,000 fryers were made available. Expected fish production due to this infrastructure is estimated to be around 300 tons per year. The representative of the President of the Special Delegation of Bama, Mr. Bassien Rokar Bassain, expressed his gratitude to the authorities of the Ministry of Animal and Fisheries Resources and the PESA project for this initiative benefiting local populations. He praised the commitment of the project's actors to involve fishermen in floating cage fish farming, which he considers to be a promising vision. He also urged beneficiaries to make optimal use of the infrastructures made available to them. Mr. Lassina Sanu, head of the PESA project, emphasized that this initiative, which is part of the Agro-Pastoral and Fisheries Offensive 2023 to 2025, aims to support local people and promote fish entrepreneurship. It also aims to ensure a peaceful and secure environment between the different actors operating the water level. After presenting the various achievements of the project, Mr. Sanu announced that the efforts for the current year will be focused on consolidating the acquisition, including through support inputs and equipment to beneficiaries and linking them with funding institutions. Among other things, the project intends to extend its support to new beneficiaries by providing them with floating cages, ponds, fish fry, and food. In addition, PESA plans to set up hatches for the benefit of engaged promoters and trainings on various topics related to fish production and agricultural entrepreneurship. For Mr. SYLLA, Mission Officer, this endowment represents a valuable opportunity that will not only strengthen fish production, but also combat overfishing and encourage peaceful coexistence between fishermen and fish keepers. He hailed the commitment of the Kingdom of Netherlands, which accompanies the PESA project. Beneficiaries have expressed their appreciation for the initiative. They highlighted the positive impact of these infrastructures on their business and living conditions. Thanks to these floating cages, we now have the opportunity to increase our production and improve our income. This is a real opportunity for us and our families, Mamadou Traoré testified. Funded by the Kingdom of the Netherlands in the amount of around 11 billion CFA francs and implemented by the Presided organization, the PESA project is taking place in the North Central, East, North, and Upper Basin regions. It also supports initiatives in the Plateau Central and Central regions, including the establishment and operation of hatches and the strengthening of training centers. Speech of Burkina Faso President Captain Ibrahim Traoré on the fish farming in floating cages. Distinguished guests, esteemed ministers, hard-working fishermen of Samandeni, and dear citizens of Burkina Faso, it is with great pride and immense joy that I stand before you today to celebrate a monumental step in our journey towards food security, economic empowerment, and the revitalization of our fisheries sector. Today, we witness the fruits of collaboration, the power of vision, and the unyielding determination of our people as we officially hand over floating cages to the fishermen of Samandeni through the Fisheries for Employment and Food Security PESA project. For too long, Burkina Faso has relied on fish imports to meet the nutritional needs of our people. But today, that narrative changes. With the introduction of floating cage fish farming, we are not only increasing our domestic fish production, but we are also creating jobs, strengthening our local economy, and ensuring that every Burkinabé can have access to fresh, locally produced fish. Mes chers compatriotes, si tu donnes un poisson à un homme, il mangera un jour. Mais si tu lui apprends à pêcher, il mangera toute sa vie. With this project, we are not just giving fish, we are giving the tools, the knowledge, and the means to sustain fish production for generations to come. The PESA project, funded by the Kingdom of the Netherlands, has allocated an impressive 11 billion CFA francs to revolutionize our fishery sector. This initiative has provided 45 floating cages, 60 tons of fish food, and 100,000 fryers to the fishermen of Samandeni. This investment will yield an estimated 300 tons of fish per year, a remarkable contribution to food security and economic stability. The fishermen of Samandeni now have the opportunity to increase their income and improve their living conditions. As Mamadou Traoré testified, thanks to these floating cages, we now have the opportunity to increase our production and improve our income. This is not just a project. It is a lifeline, a beacon of hope, and a testament to our government's commitment to uplifting the lives of our citizens. One of the greatest threats to our fisheries is overfishing, which depletes resources and endangers aquatic life. But with floating cages, we are ensuring a controlled and sustainable fish farming system. Mes chers compatriotes, si tu coupes toute la forêt pour du bois aujourd'hui, demain tu n'auras plus d'ombre pour te protéger du soleil. We must think of the future while we work for today. Sustainable fishing is not just an option, it is a necessity. The PESA project is not only about increasing fish production, it is about creating entrepreneurs. By linking beneficiaries with financial institutions, providing training, and expanding support to new beneficiaries, we are nurturing a new generation of fish farmers and agricultural entrepreneurs. This initiative aligns with our Agro-Pastoral and Fisheries Offensive 2023 to 2025, ensuring that our youth and women find opportunities in this growing sector. We extend our heartfelt gratitude to the Kingdom of the Netherlands and the Presided organization for their unwavering support in implementing this transformative project. True development is not achieved in isolation. It is through partnerships, shared vision, and mutual commitment that we bring about lasting change. To the fishermen who are receiving these floating cages, I urge you to make optimal use of them. This is not just an individual opportunity, but a collective responsibility. When one fisherman thrives, the entire community thrives. Let us stand together, work together, and build a prosperous Burkina Faso together. Mes chers compatriotes, un seul doigt ne peut pas ramasser la farine. Together, we build a nation. Today marks the beginning of a new era in our fisheries sector. With the PESA project, we are not just producing fish, we are producing hope, prosperity, and a self-reliant future. The days of dependency are over. Burkina Faso is rising and we are taking control of our destiny. Long live Burkina Faso. Long live our hard-working fishermen. Long live our shared prosperity. Je vous remercie. This is the end of our program today. See you on Intervlog same time tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. Thank you for watching Intervlog. Thank you.